consensus on this one. Decides that the vote shall be administered through the core budget of the new FCCC with support from the discretionary budget of the GEF, and the Secretary shall serve as that. Do I see any problems with that? I don't see any problems with that text, so agreed. Thank you very much. So this...
Emily, you still want to say something?
No. That concludes the sort of contact group. Just a quick wrap up because we have to go, but I want to thank you all for your participation. For those who've never been in this sort of negotiation process before, it seems like a nightmare trying to understand what brackets mean, what removing brackets mean, we're keeping text, removing text, and we've really thrown you in the deep end here because we had such little time. Normally we sort of work you into this a little bit more so you get familiar with this sort of process, I guess. But you know, with a limited time, we threw you into the deep end because this is the real world, the nature of these sorts of negotiations. And the thing you have to think about is, the crucial thing is that you have to think on your feet. You know, think quickly because text goes through very rapidly. As you saw, the chair was very forceful. And you do get forceful chairs, maybe not quite as forceful as I was, but nevertheless, you know, you do get forceful chairs who've got ideas on how the text should be concluded, and they can bring that forward. But in reality, this is pretty close to reality of how a contact group works. You know, where the chair generally likes to hear from the spokespeople from the group, so not all countries get to speak in contact groups or informals. Those, you know, if there is time allowed, the chair will allow other people to speak. But this is how decisions are made in this text. Of course, where the timing is maybe out a bit. It's not 2 a.m. in the morning when we're all tired and sick of the process. So I just want to congratulate you all on the process. Yes.
I have one point to request you. If you can quickly, because you have given us each country representatives our position that we should be putting forward while drafting the text. What part has been covered? Quickly going through all the positions.
Right.
So what part we missed, and how it was compromised, and then was there any trick?
Any trick? Well, I mean, there was.
So
I mean, one issue is that you've got to be aware of where the chair comes from. Chairs are just elected from parties, so that they are often come forward with their own bias, and so that sways the position of some things. So the chair was from Ice Cream Land, which is an umbrella group country, so there might have been a bit of persuasion there, though I had to sort of push hard on my composition issue. But they got their funding. The crucial issues were composition and funding, I guess, and who won out of that. And give yourselves for all of you for your participation. And I thought it was excellent. I've done these sorts of workshops in Vietnam, throughout the Pacific, and I was very impressed by your participation and your effort to engage in this process. You have a lot of responsibility ahead of you to focus on the LDCs, but I think you'll do a good job because I'm convinced that you have the interest and to move forward on this issue, and I encourage you, and I offer my best encouragement to you, and I offer whatever services I can to assist you in the future in doing this. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ang. अब हामी यस दिनले ओरिएन्टेसन प्रोग्रामको कार्यक्रम भन्ने अन्ततिर आइसकेका छौँ र क्लोजिङ रिमार्क्स यहाँ सहभागीजीको समक्ष राखिदिनु हुन म वातावरण विज्ञान तथा प्रविधि मन्त्रालयका सहसचिव जलवायु परिवर्तन व्यवस्थापन महाशाखा प्रमुख एवं CNP ज्यूलाई हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्छु।
धन्यवाद तुलसीजी। Good afternoon, colleagues. First of all, let me begin by thanking Mr. Ian Fry for the kind words that you just delivered and your inspiring remarks, and also for the excellent presentations that you made over the last 3 days. I was impressed by the depth and breadth of the knowledge on climate change that you have, which shared with us. We have benefited a lot from your deep insights and the rich discussions that followed after your presentation. Actually, the outputs of the good work that we did yesterday will form a basis for preparing the statement or positions of Nepal for the forthcoming Doha talks. Friends and colleagues, in preparation for Doha, I think we now have to make a timetable and move forward really quickly. Let me also thank all the resource persons for their hard work in putting together excellent presentations and leading the discussions that followed. On behalf of the ministry, I'd like to thank CDKN for providing financial support for this program. The project under which this program was conducted is called the Nepal's Strategic Engagement with UNFCCC. IDS Nepal also deserve our thanks for helping the ministry to organize this important learning event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the participants for your active participation. You have been a great group. We need to work together in the days to come to make Nepal's engagement in the climate talks very meaningful and effective. Colleagues, over the next 2 years, Nepal needs to put extra efforts to build on the work of Gambia as the chair of the LDC group. Nepal's reputation and the interest of 40 LDC countries and about 12% of the world's population is at stake. With the goodwill and support of our partners and our own motivation to lead and to make a difference, we'll be able to do justice to the task that has come upon our shoulders. May God give us wisdom and strength to succeed. Thank you very much.